3, 2.
It was a back-and-forth national championship game that saw some fantastic freshmen rise to the occasion. We'll break it down and get reactions from both sides.
Plus, it was an opening day in the Major League Baseball. We'll have the highlight game on starts right now. Camera, yeah.
Right. So coming out, who starts reading?
Me.
Okay. Where are you reading?
2. Welcome to Game On, where we can't blame the officials if we have a bad show. I'm Matt Warner, joined by Lindsay Keith, and the calendar may say April, but March Madness is still in full effect on Monday night.
Yeah, well, many people didn't get the matchup that they wanted in the national championship game. They did get was a great contest as Duke narrowly defeated Wisconsin for the title.
It was the first championship game since 2010 to be within 5 points or less. Oh, by the way, that 20-10 title was won by Duke. Let's go to the action now. How tight was this game? There were 16 lead changes on the night. In the first half, these teams trading blows. Frank Kaminsky was not only scoring, but he also got Jahil Okafor in foul trouble. But despite that, this game was tied at the half. In the second half, just like we all predicted, Grayson Allen took over. A guy that averaged just over 4 points per game this season went on a rampage, 16 points on the night, and he would help erase a 9-point deficit. Then like he has been all year. Tyus Jones was the closer for the Blue Devils squad. Big shot after big shot, Jones would be named the most outstanding player as he poured in 23, and the Blue Devils win their 5th championship under Coach K, 68-63. The final story of the night was the play of the freshman class. 60 of the 68 Duke points were scored by freshmen, and as the Devils get to the hoist hardware yet again.
We have 8 guys, and 4 of them are freshmen. For them to win 35 games and win the national title is incredible.
This group has talked about this moment since the beginning of the year, but saying it and actually getting it done are two completely different things. And it's been a tough road, so to be here and to be able to do it with this group of guys is so amazing.
You know, this is not the outcome we envisioned. You know, we knew we were going to win, and it just didn't happen. So Duke's a great team, but just didn't get it done.
Speaking of college basketball, after pushing hard for Wichita State head coach Greg Marshall and getting turned down, the Crimson Tide have filled their coaching vacancy. Former NBA head coach and point guard Avery Johnson has agreed to become the next coach for Alabama. Alabama sealed a 6-year, nearly $18 million contract with Coach Johnson last night. This will be Johnson's first time to coach at the college level. The Little General is set to land in Tulasco tonight.
How great was Monday? Not only, it says camera 1 here. How great was Monday? Not only did we have the national championship game, but we also had opening day for almost everyone in Major League Baseball. And like it or not, one of the biggest stories was the return of this guy, Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod stepping foot back on the field for the first time since 2013 actually got the biggest ovation of any of the Yankee players. We'll see how long that lasts if he's hitting $150 in a month, but a nice salute from the fans. He would finish the day 1 for 2 with a walk and would say later that it felt good to have fans support him like that. It would all come in a losing effort, however, as the Yankees get blasted by the Jays 6-1.
On the West Coast, Oakland starting pitcher Sonny Gray had it working against the Rangers. Gray would take a no-hitter into the 8th inning. He was trying to join Bob Feller as the only pitchers to throw a no-no on opening day. But alas, Ryan Rua would ruin that. Gray would have to settle for 8 innings of 1-hit ball, and that's a 10-game losing streak on opening day, beating down Texas by the final of 8-0.
Speaking of opening day, some opening day traditions, there was a security breach with the Secret Service at the Washington Nationals game yesterday. Teddy Roosevelt was attacked by the Easter Bunny, and not only Teddy, the Easter Bunny had it out for all of the presidents who traditionally run the ballpark. The Easter Bunny doesn't want to share Easter with anybody, and I'm sure those presidents didn't get an Easter basket. The only president to go unscathed was William Howard Taft.
Turning to Liberty University baseball, the Flames saw their 7-game winning streak come to the end last night, failing to the Old Dominion Monarchs 5-1. Liberty Lone Star came from third baseman Sammy, who also collected 2 of the Flames' 5 hits against the Monarchs. The Old Dominion collected 8 hits and scored all their runs in the 5th and 6th inning. With the loss, Liberty falls to 21-11 on the year.
Liberty's Taekwondo team struck gold twice at the 40th Annual National Collegiate Taekwondo Association National Championships at the University of Delaware. Freshman middleweight Jonathan Healy captured a black belt national championship, and freshman heavyweight Tammy Henderson earned a yellow belt title. Jonathan Healy, who was named NCTA Freshman Athlete of the Year, will now have the opportunity to represent Liberty at the Team USA in July at the World University Games in South Korea.
You mentioned them during your hot segment, and they are hot right now. The Liberty women's lacrosse team, the Ladies Flames, have been on a roll under second-year head coach Kelly Naglin. After a 10-point win over Campbell last week, Liberty won again by 10 goals, but this time against Coastal Carolina. Last time at home, Katie Pridemore and Callie Britton key with 4 goals apiece. Liberty is now 4-8 overall and 2-0 in conference play. The ladies will travel to NC to take on Gardner-Webb on Friday. Coming up, we're joined in the studio by a former NFL player who is now having success in a different field.
And we bring you the game on Top 5. You don't want to miss these highlights. We'll be right back.
All right.
That was rough.
Give it up, guys. Good job.
That was a disappointment.
Well, I tell you, it's not easy when you're reading scripts that you didn't write. Ask everybody from the truck, our students, to come out because we're gonna regroup. I just want everybody to get together here, and we'll talk about a couple things.
Is that it for the night, or are we doing it again? Yeah, hold on.
Hold on just for a second.
He's just trying to decide.
I may.
We have more time, but
We have 30 more minutes, so I want to do the last segment and just take some volunteers.
okay, he wants to just do the last segment with a couple students, if that's okay. B or C block?
C.
C, please. Thank you.
A block, everybody just did A block. That was A block. Then we have a B block and we have a C block. So let me wait till everybody gets in here.
He said it's just a top 5 quiz where you have to play that.
Oh, is that asking? Are we not able to do it, or is it just too? Is it really short?
Should we? He's asking if we should do that one, or is it too short?
Really don't.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, that'll be perfect.
Hey guys, before we go, any questions? Next time, let me just tell you what's going to happen. Next week, you're going to be in class. Bruce Kirk will be teaching next week, and he's teaching on how to get a job. He's going to be going over resume tapes. He's going to go over agents. He's going to go over contract. He's going to go all over those things because he was a news director for a number of years. He knows this like the back of his hand. He was an anchor in a top 25 market. So bring any resume reels, bring any questions, bring all that to him next week. The week after that, we're going to be back in here, okay? In between next week and that other week, there will be a quiz, okay? So you will have a quiz between this week and next week.
So not in class, on the computer?
Well, what I'm saying is it'll be on computer, and you can take it at any time.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Between now, it'll be on, I'll tell you, it'll be on a certain number of chapters, and there'll be one more quiz in between those two. So it'll be at your convenience. You take it on Blackboard. That's not the first time you've ever done that, right?
No, I was just confused about what you were saying.
Yeah, between today and next week, you'll have a quiz.
Okay.
The quiz will have to be done before you get to class.
Okay.
Bruce Kirk will teach his thing. Then I'll have a quiz between his class and our last class. And then when you get here, That will be our last time before our final exam.
Great.
Our final will be behind here, and I'll be grading you on this, okay? But what I'll do is, I will send you the scripts before the day.
Oh, that helps
You
so
will not have to
much.
do a cold read. You will be able to, and you will be able to. I'll work with Russ. You'll be able to edit, hopefully, your scripts, and hopefully we'll be able to load it in for you. Yes.
I know you just said this, and I just want to reiterate just for my
All right.
understanding. You said not this week, but the following week is not is our final.
No.
Okay, the time after that.
Yeah, because the last Thursday in April, I believe is like the 27th or something like that, we'll have a class in here. And I think the week after that, if I understand it correctly, they will assign us, because we don't have a normal class time, they will actually assign us a time. And last year it was like I had taught a Thursday night class, but it was on a Tuesday at 3:30 or something like that. Well, whenever that is, we'll do that. We will actually meet here that day, Lord willing, if it's not during the time that they do game on. And we will actually, the final exam will be you anchoring. That's my goal, that's my prayer. I hope that happens.
I have a question.
If not, then you will have a written exam.
Okay, wait, are we gonna know who's our partners?
I don't know, maybe, yes.
So yes, it's good. Oh, I'm talking to you. I'm just excited. I don't know why. Sorry, I was saying if we choose our partners, we'll know who our energy.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, I will probably choose your partners.
I have a
How soon in advance will we get the scripts? The day before?
Is it a day?
I don't think so. I have to work out with Russ, but what I'll do is I'll probably take we'll probably take a show that they did, and then we'll say,
Jesus,
hold
take
that
the wheel.
show, and I'll send you the scripts.
Okay.
Okay? Probably like on Dropbox or something like that.
Okay.
Lexia's question.
Oh, you were first. Go ahead.
Are we ever gonna get to see our stand-ups, like each other's stand-ups?
I can put them on that YouTube.
Or you don't have to.
I didn't get some